take that. I'm using the yellow nozzle. It's not as effective as yours, but I don't care. I can clean a wider surface with this thing. Anyway, let's just double check, make sure audio's here. But what's good, Internet? Merrick, and I am here once again in the... Stop! Fucking push! I'm in the Warhammer 40K. This is the biggest job so far. So much so that this is a two-parter. From the Warhammer 40K, this is the Thunderhawk. We started this last time. What I thought was going to be the finale, lo and behold, this is a massive job. So, Kevin, we're going to finish it today. This is the last hurdle.
Okay.
All right, audio is a good. So, with all that being said, how's your New Year's going so far, Kev?
I'm here.
Hey, you know what? We're all here. I do have some sour news. So you know how I was looking at a house. The inspection did not come out good, so we passed on it. So I am still searching the house market. Well, one day.
One day soon.
Yeah, one day soon, hopefully. Hopefully. And some other good news. I know we had mentioned it in a couple of these streams, but the Bionicles finally came.
Yeah.
I know. I didn't want to. I don't want to ruin the surprise. I don't want to ruin the surprise. But me and Kev are definitely going to be doing an unboxing video soon, hopefully, and a building of these Bionicles to see if they're as good as you remember from your childhood, Kev.
Oh, that's going to be very different from what I remember, I'm sure.
What is the future DLC of this game, John? You know, I haven't heard anything about it. I do know that this is going to be the second official DLC that we are completing on the channel. First one was SpongeBob with Ed. This one, Warhammer with Kevin, and Wallace and Gromit. Hey, man, I haven't
Boy,
heard
that's a choice.
That isn't. Yeah, exactly. Like I haven't heard that since my childhood. What? Gromit, would you like some cheese? You know, I don't remember. I remember watching those, but I don't remember anything about them really. I couldn't even tell you what the premise of the show was, other than it was about some bald claymation guy and his dog.
He likes cheese.
He likes cheese, and he's very British, very stereotypically British. Yes.
Well, it's a British TV show.
Okay, well they put it on to children in America. What were we supposed to think of it? Well, I guess we did do some Final Fantasy. I don't think we ever actually finished Final Fantasy VII on this channel, though. I know we started it with Tony, and then I stopped because he has an inferior PlayStation situation, and I was sick of playing on the PS4. So that was a him problem. I will say I did start binging a couple more animes over this weekend. I watched The Wise Man's Grandchild, which was pretty good. Have you heard of that one?
No. I don't know if it's a good idea to discuss what I've been watching.
That's fine.
It's very,
we don't
it's
have
a very
to.
divisive topic.
It's all good.
But with the new year, I have Netflix again, so I've been watching stuff on Netflix because they've moved Monday Night Raw to Netflix.
Yeah, I did just cancel my Peacock subscription.
That was a choice.
It was
Never
a choice.
gonna watch another pay-per-view, huh?
Nope. Nope, I'm
Okay.
done. Honestly, the only one I caught live was WrestleMania,
Okay, because
and
I was
I've
gonna say it's just Monday Night Raw. All the premium live events are still gonna be on Peacock.
Peacock. Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, as long as you're aware.
Well, I am now. I wasn't. I actually wasn't at the time. I just heard that they were moving to Netflix. Didn't
They
know it
were
was
moving
just
Raw to
Raw.
Netflix.
Oh well,
Yes.
whatever. Peacock has lost me. I literally got it to watch WrestleMania and just didn't cancel the subscription. Well, this will give me an excuse to hang out with you, Kev, and we can watch it together.
Mm, I'm not coming over on Monday nights, if that's what you're implying.
No, I mean for pay-per-view,
Oh,
like the big pay-per-views. I'm sure you have parties. I believe I've been
I
invited
have,
before.
yeah, I have friends who have parties, and yeah, yeah, I could extend an invitation to you. He's very much a more the merrier kind of guy.
Hell yeah, I'll bring the corn chips and the queso dip. Hell yeah, let's do this.
He's going
Really,
to be
when it comes
hosting
to
a,
the
sorry, go
what's
ahead.
no, what's up?
He's going to be hosting a Royal Rumble watch party.
I was gonna say the only ones that I try to catch live are Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. Like I don't really care about all the other ones. What is wrong with this? Okay. Wrong angle. There we go. Hell yeah. So Kev, have you had a chance to play Marvel Rivals since the update with Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman?
I am not into that game the way that you are into that game.
That's fine. I was just wondering if you'd had.
No, I literally have not played it since we played it together, and the only reason we played it together was for a stream.
All right, true enough.
I was just like, yes, I'll spend time with Eric. Do I do I want to play Marvel Rivals? No. Do I want to spend time with my buddy Eric? Yes.
Oh, well then I'll have to pick something more fitting
We
for
can still play Marvel
a stream.
Rivals on stream, but like that'll be the only time I play it. So like, don't expect ranked gameplay out of me.
That's
I mean,
fair enough.
it's decent enough. It's just I don't know those. I'm just not interested in esports titles really anymore. Any of that like hyper competitive stuff outside of like fighting games, and that's
Okay.
and even still like I've kind of fallen out of fighting games.
The last fighting game I really got into was DBZ Fighters. Like I've played, like early days I was really into Tekken and Soul Calibur. And then I realized very quickly I'm not good at fighting games because all I find myself trying to do is ring people out instead of actually fight. So I was more of a tactician, I think.
I mean, it's a strategy. I don't know if it's the best strategy, but it's a strategy.
Kev, this vent is giving me issues.
You gotta make sure you're getting it from all the different angles.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I'm sorry.
No, it's fighters. It's just spelled with a Z instead of an S.
So I'm still wrong. Sparking Zero, I don't know. I mean, again, it seems very much like all the other DBZ games.
It is just the newest version of 10Kg.
I
So
mean, you,
like
you
if you
played
want,
one, you've played them all, and I've bought that game at this point realistically 7 times over. I think it's time to give it a rest.
see, and
I'm
I'm
a-
just waiting for. I'm gonna wait for it to go on like deep discount and then pick it up then because like people picked it up off the hype of like A, it's the new Dragon Ball game, and B, it's a new like Dragon Ball fighting game. And people were gonna try and treat it like fighters, like, hey yo, there's no balance to this. I'm like, yeah, bro, it's like they called like when they came out here in the U.S., they were called Tenkaichi. So it was Tenkaichi 1, Tenkaichi 2, Tenkaichi 3. In Japan, it was called Sparking. So it was Dragon Ball Sparking 1, Dragon Ball Sparking 2, and Dragon Ball Sparking 3. So this
That's
was
great.
like, yeah, so like it's just another Tenkaichi game, which is fine. But people wanted to treat it like it was going to be this super competitive thing like fighters. Like, no, it's just an arena brawler. That's like expecting, Naruto was it Ultimate Ninja Storm to be like a super competitive fighting game, and like it's not. It's just an arena brawler, and it's fine and it's fun. But people are like, man, the competitive scene is dead. Like there was never going to be a competitive scene, bro. Like
They definitely got
it's
me with Naruto. I loved those games.
man, I never played one, but I was
It's
also
okay.
never that big of a fan of Naruto, so
You
I
know,
didn't
if
have a
you want,
reason to play one.
maybe. The problem that the reason I haven't like streamed those is because there is such a huge issue with streaming them. A lot of scenes get blocked, a lot of story like blue screens on me. So I've tried to play like the DBZ games and the Naruto games, and they're not good for streaming, unfortunately, just because they have restricted scenes. Since I'm not playing with a capture card, I'm just directly streaming. That's a ladder.
I'm so excited to have found the ladder.
There's like three of them, aren't there? You're fine.
Yeah, but we didn't find them until the end of the stream last time. Like all we had were the scaffolding, and I'm like, no, I don't like scaffolding's not good for everything.
Oh, I should probably be mentioning. Chat has been like talking to you too. I should probably be reading what they're saying.
Yeah, I can't see chat. Sorry, guys.
They're just agreeing a lot with what you're saying and saying, a deep discount I think is the way that they're going to be doing the purchasing
Yeah,
for
because
Sparking.
at least like the big complaint is that there's no competitive scene, and like I don't expect a competitive scene out of Sparking Zero. Um, but like other than that, like people are pretty happy with it from what I can tell, and I'm like, okay, cool, because like Kakarot was not good.
What? I actually really enjoyed what I played of that. Granted, I didn't get very far, but I liked the open world concept. For a DBZ game, I thought that was pretty cool. What about it did you not like, or were you just listening to what people were saying?
No, I was just reading reviews online, and I know like reading a review is not going to tell me whether or not I like something, and like I've liked games that have gotten bad reviews before, and like I understand that, but like my budget is super strict, so like I gotta be real selective, and the only way to be real selective is do your research, and unfortunately
Yeah,
like they don't do demos really a whole lot anymore, so I have to
rely
go
on
by what
reviews.
the general consensus. The general consensus was that Kakarot was just not that good of a game.
Also, I did mention it like right at the top of the stream, so I understand some of you guys missed it. Yeah, the house deal kind of fell through. The inspection didn't come back so good. There was some structural damage, so we're passing on this one. Gonna keep looking, but it's okay. That's why we have inspections, because I would rather not have the house cave in on me. So yeah, part of the foundation in the garage had been sinking. So it was actually when they built the place, they built it modularly. So they built it like bit by bit and linked them together, kind of like they do with trailers. And it was starting to separate from itself. So the rooms were coming apart, which was visible on the outside and a little bit on the inside. So they caught that. Nothing I want to have to deal with. So back to the grind. And yes, Yakuza games. I gotta say, I took your recommendation on it, Vera. Really enjoyed what I played of them. I bought like all of them, pretty much.
Have I been cleaning the wrong thing? I've been cleaning the wrong thing. God damn it.
What are you
Fuck.
trying to? Wait. Well, I mean, things need to get cleaned regardless.
Yeah, I thought I would. You know how I yell at you, like, just finish the one part?
Uh-huh.
And now I'm, like, mad at myself because I didn't finish the one part. Because multiple parts look similar to another.
Here's the important thing, Kevin. You're the only one that's mad at you about that. I don't care. You live your best life. You wash whatever you want to wash when you want to wash it. I'm not going to tell you how to do your job. I mean, the only one who's going to be mad at that is you. So.
You know. And that's what I'm complaining about, is I'm mad at myself.
Oh, well, yeah, I
Doing it wrong.
understood the complaint. I'm just saying, you don't got to be too hard on yourself because I'm not going to hold you accountable. And you shouldn't hold yourself accountable either. Because you're only human after all. Don't put the blame on ye. I need a ladder now. All right, let's see. Where were these ladders?
There's three of them. There's three of them.
Perfect.
Don't take mine.
It's okay. I found one. I found one. I don't need yours.
Like, don't, no. Eric! Eric! No!
Now, see, if I was in a catty mood, I absolutely would have come over, taken it from you, and we would have had that whole rigmarole. But not tonight,
Is it
Kev.
rigmarole or is it rigamarole?
I've heard it said both, but I've started adopting rig instead of Rick because I've heard both. I actually don't know.
I've never heard
actually.
rigmarole. But I was
Oh,
just like, I don't know.
well, I said rig, unless it sounded like I said Rick.
It sounded like you said Rick
Well,
to me.
I meant to say rig,
But
rigmarole.
you're also peaking on my end. And I think it's
Yes,
just my headset.
it's possible. I don't know,
I don't
chat.
know,
What
it's
are
like
you
10
in
years
favor
old.
of?
I need a new one.
Did I say
Don't ask
Rick
my
or
chat.
rig?
Chat is in favor of an Eric body pillow. Don't ask them what their opinions are. Their
Oh
opinions are
man,
bad.
I'm not deladdering any man, Vera. I found my own ladder, and now I'm forging my own path on the side of this giant Thunderhawk, which will one day be clean. Like this, I've already put it in the title. This is the finale. We're staying here as long as this takes. That's why we started at 6.
Well, that and
We,
I was doing laundry uh and I just did not. I was like, Eric will message me when he wants to do this, and then like didn't hear from him all day. And I was just like, it's
I'll
fine,
let you know
whatever.
it.
I'm happy.
I'll
I've
let you know
spent
at
like the
5.
last yeah, I spent the last like 6 hours just straight up doing laundry because I had to do all the bedding and pillowcases and all that.
Hello, Tony. Welcome. I did see you wander your way in here at some point. Hopefully, you guys had a good weekend. But yeah, it's always fun streaming with you, Kev. I'm usually alone. I'll have to have you over for IRL Jackbox soon. It's been a minute.
I was gonna say if you're even allowed to do that.
Fuck it. I'm trying, you know. Good. No,
Okay,
sad
I'll
news. What
mouth off.
happened? What happened, Tony? Well, I appreciate that about you, Kevin, because I know you would. I'm gonna clean this. I'm gonna clean you so good. You're gonna be squeaky clean. What are you? The sanguineous.
Sanguineous, I believe.
Sanguineous, yes. And it was a good call picking up
I
the
could also
game
be
board.
wrong on that.
Oh my God, Kev! You remember when we did the Spanish Villa? Board's playing at the same time, and he's doing it.
Oh boy.
That Spanish Villa
That
was
was a fun one though.
It was really cool. It didn't seem like too much of
Sometimes
a chore back then.
yeah. Well, it depends, right? Cuz like that they had like a full development cycle for that where like some of these DLCs, I'm not going to lie, some of these DLCs are just marketing campaigns for other companies and like kind of okay with that, but it feels like not the same level of like care or excitement went into building these levels, maybe.
Oh, I understand that 100% completely. And also, Tony, I'm sorry for your loss, man. Having we lost a cat recently too. Sorry for your doggo. I remember Boomer. My fondest memory of Boomer was when I came over to your house and he jumped on me and spilled my drink all over your floor. The drink that I waited 43 minutes in line to get. You remember that? I remember it. Poor Boomer.
What happened with this? Hold on. I know we're talking about the dog, and like that's the focus of it, but I'm just like, 45. How did I need to know the series of events? You waited 45 minutes in line for a drink that the dog spilled because that makes me feel like you were in line somewhere else to get a drink that you then took to Tony's house,
Yes.
which in my brain
Uh,
is just like if you were waiting that long for a drink somewhere, like it seems like it would be in a situation where you would consume that beverage at place whence was purchased.
yes. Okay. So allow me to elaborate a little bit further. Tony had invited me over to. It was the day that I believe we streamed Roller Drome for his channel, and I had. So are you familiar with the restaurant chain Savvy Sliders, where they make the burgers like right
Uh,
there for you?
yeah, I mean it's okay at
So it
best.
it had just opened up where I was. So I had already been waiting in line, and I didn't realize that they cooked the burgers like fresh, like while you were waiting in line.
Oh yeah, to order, yeah.
Yeah, so I was in the drive-through waiting for about 30 minutes. So I was about 20 minutes late getting to Tony's place for the stream. So I didn't have time to eat. I was just in the drive-through. So as soon as I got to his house, I opened the door. I had the bag of food that I was going to eat in between me and him swapping off turns. And the first thing Boomer does is jump on me, sending my drink flying to the ground. So I didn't get to drink it at all. But Tony's always got Mountain Dew on hand, so I still had a drink. It just came with the combo that I ordered. And it's a Boomer story. Yeah, yeah, he's a very excitable dog. He's exactly the kind of dog you think Tony would own. Loud, in your face, and man, that
Poorly trained.
Tony, Tony, you don't have to apologize. I will say that that dog learned how to open up Tony's snack drawer, and Tony came back to 12 Hostess ding dong cakes like emptied on the floor. So that dog had lived a full life, I think.
How to Where's the thing that lifts the wing?
The
There.
fact that Tony just has a snack drawer though is
Uh, there's there's plenty of places that have snack drawers or like snack shelves.
But yes, Boomer. I hated dogs. Boomer was no exception, but I feel bad for Boomer. He was just too excitable of a dog for me, and he was somewhat big, which yeah,
Which is a bad combination.
yeah, excitable,
Big dog,
large.
poorly trained, very excitable.
Well, it wasn't even that he was poorly trained.
I have opinions on this, but I'll let it go.
Listen, I won't say he's poorly trained on this stream just because it's so recent. He was definitely excitable.
I feel like you and I have the same opinions on dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably, because I believe they are correct. Uh, I mean, cats can hit and miss too. I'm not saying cats are perfect. I do like how much they leave you alone and how they are able to clean up after their own poopies a little bit. Yeah, of course your dog killed a
Like,
squirrel, Tony. Of course he did. But I don't think he did that for you. I don't believe you sat in your backyard and said, "Get it." I believe he just killed it because he is a dog and he wanted it dead. I don't believe you had any part of that.
cats will do the same thing though, if they're allowed outside. They'll kill
Yeah, yeah, then they'll present it
birds,
to you like they're
rodents.
proud.
Well, it's because they think you're a shitty hunter because they never see you kill anything.
Like, yo, here you go. I killed this for you. Eat it. No, thank you.
Dogs just like to play rough and they don't realize it's fucking dead half the time. I've seen so many friends like have like a dog like chase a rabbit around the backyard, fucking kill it, and then get upset because the rabbit's dead. Like fucking dingus.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. All right, did I get? Oh, this is part of it. Okay. I'm afraid to fall off this thing. Ah, yes, I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure because there's a lot of this I went over last time that now I gotta make sure is actually clean.
And that's what drives me nuts about how you play this game. So you're just like, what's not clean? I just sprayed everything. And I'm like, yeah, that's why you just finish one piece at a time. So you know it's
We're
clean before you move
working
on.
on it. Working on it. I mean, it is a
Yeah, but you
giant
just extended
piece.
the stream by like an additional 45 minutes for no reason. This is already going to
No,
be at like a 2 or 3 hour stream.
no, this is fine. Don't you agree with him in front of me? You all shut up. You can't even read your praise.
Eric was mad because they spoke the truth.
Oh, see, it dinged, Kev.
So what have you been playing in your downtime? What have you been playing off stream, just for like yourself?
Off stream, I did mention it last time, but I started playing
Oh, I wasn't
Atelier
here last time.
Atelier Ryza. I'm not going to say Riza this time because he gave me shit for it last time.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that anime girl's not part of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Listen, you don't know what her past history is.
I'm sure I could Google it and find out.
Bro, how the egg that would be on your face if you Googled that and said, and the creator of the game was a huge Wu Tang fan, right? How the amount of egg on your
Okay,
face?
do it. Prove it. Prove it. Prove it.
I'm
Pull it
not.
up right now.
I'm not. I'm not. No, I need to
Why?
clean. I need to clean this thing because then I'm gonna move
Or
on.
or you scared that I'm right?
I'm gonna forget where I've
Are you
been and what
scared
I've
that I'm
been
right?
cleaning. No, I'm not. I'm not scared.
Sounds like you scared that I'm right, chat. Am I falling or are you pushing me?
I don't know. I think you're falling.
Oh, okay. Hey Eric, what does the kick button do?
Oh. Throws
Eric, what does the
things.
kick button do?
Throws things into chaos.
I don't know. I feel like I should press it and find out.
I don't. I mean, maybe you're such a huge fan of Googling. Maybe you should Google it.
I don't know. I feel like the scientific method would be best in this particular instance.
All right. Well, listen. That killed a lot of the cavemen when they were eating things to find out what was good to eat. So I don't know if you want to do that. While I believe it has some merits, it does more harm
I'm
than
sure
good.
a lot of governments have killed people for not agreeing with them. And I'm just threatening to press a kick button, not the kill button. So I
I
think
did it.
we'll be fine.
I mean, I think you'll be fine.
No, I think we'll be fine.
Can you imagine the first guy who found out what an ejector button was? The amount of shock on his head,
I
on his
I'm
face.
sure that the first person who pressed the ejector button, not sure what it did, had no business being in the situation. He broke into whatever had the ejector button installed.
It's like I must remove myself from this situation. Oh God.
What does escape mean?
Uh, but no, fair point. I think if you're not familiar with the language, it's like what like the people who recover wreckages from other countries and like try to reverse engineer them. Can you just imagine? Uh, like what is this? It looks like an airbag, but it's under their seat in an airplane. Oh, why don't you test it, Joe? Ah. Speaking of crazy gadgets, what if you had like a James Bond type car? What
Oh, okay. I
what
thought
would
you were gonna read me some weird fucking Inspector Gadget fan fiction. I'm like, I'm so glad this went a different direction.
no, I mean, what kind of features would you want on the dash that you could toggle if you were in a hectic situation?
Um, I don't know if I'm the right person to ask this because, like, when I'm put in those situations, I just panic. Everyone talks
Ah,
about the fight or flight response. No one talks about the actual third legitimate response that your body has, which is freeze, which is
oh
what I
yes,
do.
fair enough.
So whatever, I I want a button that hypnotizes my enemies into just leaving me alone. That's probably the most effective and most realistic button that I would want if we're already talking about science fiction and shit that's not going to actually happen.
Okay, okay. Me, I think the classic, the oil slick. That's pretty good.
You don't need the oil slick
Maybe
if you just hypnotizing them into leaving you alone.
maybe like the thrusters, like a little nitrous, which isn't. I guess it's technically a gadget, but it's more common, I guess, in street racing.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could just have that in a car now.
I don't think. Oh, is it actually legal now?
No, but you could still do it.
Okay, so I was gonna say I don't remember it. Oh shit. Yeah, the headlight shotguns. That's a good one. Yeah, the little tail gun that you have.
This
Um,
also assumes I know a lot about James Bond outside of just playing the N64 game.
Bro, I don't know like shit about James Bond, but I did have 007 Racing for PlayStation growing up for some reason. So I did play a lot of that. I sucked at it, but they had some really cool gadgets. It was I don't know if it was exactly like Mario Kart esque, but I believe there were like missions and you had some racing to do, and I don't remember too much about the game, but they did have some cool gadgets that you were able to use that were linked to your car. But yes, I
See, I
mean
had Diddy
everybody
Kong Racing
remembers.
because
You know,
I had an N64.
yeah, I mean,
And
and
I
that's
wanted an
valid.
N64 after playing Super Mario 64 at my buddy's house. And my parents got me an N64 as a combination birthday Christmas gift. And they're just like they gave it to me on my birthday. They're just like, "Hey, we're getting you this just so you know this costs a lot, so you're not going to get like Christmas presents too on top of this." Um,
Which I'm sure after the fact you were fine with.
yeah. But I I got it because of Super Mario 64 and playing it at my friend's house, and I may have told this story before. Uh, I did the bundle that they got did not come with Super Mario 64, and I did not actually own a copy of Super Mario 64 until I was an adult.
You did bring that up already, but you know what? I've said stories an extremely over exorbitant amount of times. So you've only said this one twice, and I like the story. And it's a
And
very like kid thing too to have happen. It's like especially if you had parents who didn't like have a lot of budget for things outside of like a family vacation or something. It was very much a, man, I hope you like this because this is all you're getting. Like, you're gonna play with this or you're gonna play with nothing. So pick your poison.
Mm,
And a lot of times parents didn't exactly grab the right thing.
yeah. Well, I mean, they didn't understand, and they did. Well, here's the thing. Like when it came to Pokemon and the Game Boy, like they had that shit down. The problem was it was the like biggest. I mean, it's not. Can you call it a toy? Like it was the biggest
Franchise?
like holiday item at the time.
Oh
Was
yeah, for sure.
the Game Boy Color and Pokemon Yellow.
I'll give our parents, kudos as well. They were very on the Pokemon game. They grabbed all the stuff that we wanted. Even went so
But
far as to go to the first movie with us, which our mom really hated.
my mom did not go and take us to the first Pokemon movie. That being said, I had a friend whose mom was like, "Hey, I'm gonna pull Anthony and Kevin out of school early, and I'm gonna take them to see the Pokemon movie. Are you cool with that?" She was like, "Yeah, fine.
Oh,
Do I owe
awesome!
you any money?"
That is so cool. Getting out of school for that shit? Holy crap! That's a
Yeah.
dream. That's a dream right there.
And I'm like, that. I'm thinking about it now. It's so weird to like think about that for me particularly because the same thing happened with Star Wars Episode 1 Phantom Menace, but it was a different Anthony.
That's funny.
And I'm like, "Oh, wow." Yeah. I mean, I could say their names but well, I don't think they know or care, and I just don't want to. I could be potentially also
You
doxing
think they're one of
myself
the
in that
5 viewers
situation.
who watches my stuff? You're fine.
Well, I mean,
You're fine.
yeah. Well, they're not one of the 5 years, but like I'm like, people could look these people up and then look us up, and potentially get. Well, you post your full name online. That's a you thing. I have always just been Kevin.
Yeah, you're Kevin.
Like, even in the wrestling streams, my character is just Big Kevin.
Very true. Very true. I'm not gonna willingly dox anybody.
I also have a very unique last name, and I feel pretty confident in saying that I am the only one
Very
of my
true.
first and last name combination.
It's very possible. I don't know. Have you ever done that 23andMe thing?
No,
Same. I don't want anyone getting my genes. For all I know, they're making an army of clones.
that is not the usual um, paranoia that I hear about the.
Oh, I know. That was a very out of pocket take that I just
No, I
thought would be
figured you said
funny.
it for bits, but I was gonna build in. I was gonna build up to the, and very bold of you to assume that anyone wants to clone you, Eric.
Can you imagine how much you don't realize how important indentured servitude is in some communities, Kevin?
Eric,
Especially not in America.
I want you to be real careful about what you're endorsing here, because I know the other word for indentured servitude, which is slavery.
All right,
So
listen.
do you really
It
want to
still
openly just be like,
happens.
it's okay, it happens in other countries.
It
We don't do
definitely
it
happens.
here.
Yeah, of course we don't do it here. Wait, you think the genes are going to a pharmaceutical company here in America to do that shit with? No, they're selling that shit overseas.
Again, what what would your genetics offer to any of these companies?
Yo, bro, okay, listen. You don't know what I'm capable of. You don't know what's in these jeans. These jeans don't even fit me. I'm in fucking sweatpants.
I'm surprised you're in sweatpants because every time I see you, you're in basketball shorts.
Yeah, well, it's colder this time of year. Also, can I say I didn't mention this at all. I busted my fucking ass this morning on ice. Oh,
Haha, get fucked.
not even my ass actually. It was straight up my spinal column. I hit every step on the way down. My feet completely out from underneath me, taking trash out. Oh, it was so loud it actually woke Nicole up. She came outside to check on me. I tore down the handrail, the handrail, the wooden handrail, completely got ripped off. Oh,
I'm surprised she came out and checked on you to make sure you're okay and not just yell at you for making noise.
well, it started with a yell. Are you? What happened? But no, she did open the door, and then guess what she did? She checked the ring cam to watch it happen, and then left.
Well, I mean, once we've established that you're okay, that is
Yeah.
protocol.
The
But I'm
laughter is
surprised she did
protocol.
not. I'm surprised that she did not skip protocol and just immediately go to.
The next thing she said was, "Man, it's a shame you can't save this footage." That's the second
I'm
thing
pretty
she
sure
said.
you can.
Don't
Is
let her
the
know
thing.
that. And yes, it's funny. I'm well enough. I haven't had to go to
Oh no,
the
man!
doctors or anything, so we'll
I
see.
take all the stuff that's been going on with you a little personal. I'm like, hey, like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. I'm glad you guys are enjoying these conversations, but yes, uh, yeah, it's just straight up starfished my way down the front steps this morning. uh, oh, it feels so good to hear that. Oh, it's my favorite sound in this game. It's the
Then
favorite.
why do you do it wrong?
Shut up! Shut up! I'm doing it right. Hey, Attune, welcome, buddy. We're just. I don't even know if I can follow up what we just talked about, but
Well, welcome to the first 2025 roast of Eric.
it was a conversation, which is what you get in these, really. All right. Ah, I see you, you dirty bitch. Come here.
Don't call me
Gotcha.
that on stream, only in private.
All right. Listen, I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget. I just got excited.
Don't get excited on stream. We had this discussion.
Damn it, you're right. Oh God, here it comes. Yes.
Stop it. We're on stream.
And that's what you missed, Tune. Ah, yes, I've mentioned it twice already, Tune, but I'll mention it again for you because you're special. You're special to me.
You special little snowflake.
You're a special little snowflake that I did not bust my ass on this morning. Yeah, the inspection ended up not going very well, so we are passing on that house.
What
But
part of the turbine isn't clean?
probably the part I missed.
What? What's happening? I can't. The markers for where. Okay, there we go. I'm like, the markers for where the ladders are supposed to go are not showing up. I don't know where to put down the ladder.
Well, you got to guesstimate.
It's not even guesstimate. I am literally fucking guessing because you can only put ladders in specific places.
Yeah, I mean, just do a little twirly do. Oh, it's all good, Tune. I mean, that's the importance of getting a home inspection, you know, not getting stuck with possible problems. So he did his job, and even the realtor's like, yeah, I'm not gonna be sugarcoating this for you. I would pass on this. I wouldn't do it with that. What we heard back from that. So you know
The fact
what?
that the house is literally falling apart.
No, it's not. It's not like it was hidden very well. I'll say that.
It was, but it was
Um,
also literally falling apart.
It was in the process of starting, and it was like in a corner, and the guy who did the inspection caught it
Rooms
very
are
quickly.
separating from other rooms, Eric. That is literally falling apart.
Yeah, but you couldn't tell
I
it
don't know why
in.
you're trying to sugarcoat it. Like they were trying to fucking scam you. They shouldn't
No,
be actively selling that property.
you couldn't even really tell unless like the
Yeah,
carpet
because
covered
they
it.
tried to cover it up. They
I
were trying
guarantee.
to scam you.
I guarantee they had no idea. You think they got an inspection? No. Yeah, like in the garage, they realized that the cement was sinking down, which was causing the front half of the house to sink. So what was happening was the wood was starting to bow and bubble, uh, and the rooms were starting to separate underneath the carpet from each other. So that's a big no, not doing it. Yeah, definitely a red flag. It helped too because it snowed the day before the inspection, so we could see like where the snow had accumulated, where the house was collapsing in on itself, because there was just snow piling up on it.
You don't consider a house collapsing in on itself as to be literally falling apart.
It was only on four sides.
It's only every part of the house is bad.
Listen, I'm
It's not
trying
that
to hide my
bad.
sadness, Kevin. Let me talk myself down. I really liked this place.
I'm
Oh,
not I'm not saying you shouldn't be upset. I'm saying you should be mad and not like trying to talk good about the company that the was it a condo association that was trying to sell you the fucking house?
no, it was the actual seller. Like they owned the house. But yeah,
Okay.
basically, what it would have ultimately been fine just taking time because any structural damage on the outside is the association's problem to fix. But in turn, that would also up my HOA, which wouldn't be good.
Oh, you would have had an HOA?
Yeah,
No, that's so bad. Saved yourself a fucking lifetime of fucking headache. I would never buy a property with an HOA. I
I
also never be
mean,
able to afford a property,
if
but
you're
that's
if you're
neither here nor there.
if you're getting a condo, that's what you're looking at, bud.
No, don't get a condo.
Yeah, I can't afford an actual house. Are you kidding? I need to look into condo. Think I
An
got time to do
apartment.
yard work? Hell no.
Just get an apartment at that point until you can get
Fuck
a house.
apartments. Apartments are too small, man. Too small.
How much space do you need?
I have a lot of shit.
No, you don't. I've been
Yes,
where you are.
I have a lot. I have a future that is going to have a lot of shit.
Now, with the homeowners association, you're not going to be allowed to have half that shit.
No, that's not true. As long as it's on the inside, it's fine. Outside is all them.
Having a homeowners association is like never mind. It's like having an apartment.
Thank you. I mean, you're also going to be in this boat soon enough here. So
What do you
what are you looking into? Are you actually thinking apartment?
mean?
And obviously, if you
Bro, with
don't,
what fucking money?
okay. I was gonna say also, if you don't want to talk about this, we can absolutely abstain from this conversation on
My
you.
only savings is my 401k, and there's like $6,000 in there. That's it.
Aww,
I'm living life by the seat of my fucking pants. I'm paycheck to paycheck. What do you think this is, bro?
this is America.
I'm fucking dying out here.
Little Gambino said it best. This is America.
You want to run that again?
Yeah, Donald Glover said it best.
Okay. I will accept that correction.
I don't remember his name.
Childish
Childish,
Gambino.
childish Gambino. Yes.
Don't act like you remember what it was.
I did. I said
right
it the same
after
time
I
you
said
did.
it. No,
Childish
that's not what
Gambino.
happened.
Childish Gambino.
You're as bad as that seller. Make his shit up on the fly.
Marty McFly, who is in a movie I haven't seen. Back to the Future.
I have seen it. It's just I haven't seen it since I was little. I've not watched that movie as an adult, so I have no idea if it holds up or not.
I don't either. All I know is it was met with a lot of disappointment when the year 2000 came and there were no flying skateboards or hoverboards. Also, Kev,
Yeah,
we're
don't
fucking
forget that the
doing it, bro.
Jetsons take place in like 2001.
Oh my gosh, the Jetsons. I loved that show.
There's a lot of wild speculation about what things were going to be.
Yeah, the future's kind of fucking disappointing, isn't it? What happened? People stopped dreaming and started investing in capitalism.
See, this is how you radicalize people. This is what I'm talking about.
Listen, what is my channel if not a platform for my ideals, Kevin? All right, all joking aside,
No, I'm not joking about capitalism. Fuck all of this shit that they've done to us for money. For money that they don't get to take with them, but we all have to suffer.
Yeah. We do not live in an anime world, Tony, or people would be fucking on fire everywhere. Are you kidding? At least in a magic world, I guess, depending on the anime. Dude, if this was like Attack on Titan, I'd be scared
I can't
shitless.
see chat. I don't know what he's saying, but based on how you're responding to it, I'm very mad about whatever he said.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, I appreciate the offer, artist. No, not Fire Force. I mean, yes, Fire Force, but more. I still need to finish season 1 of that. I got like 17 episodes in and then fell off. Also, going back to your question, Kev, about what games I'm currently playing, Atelier Ryza is a big one. I also got a little bit back into Minecraft. Ed has a personal server that I've just been rooting around in for a little bit. And other than that, Marvel Rivals, which you already know of, and the big one that's going to be for this year is Monster Hunter Wilds.
Oh, yeah. Forgot I'm not going to be able to afford that.
Coming out in February.
I got so much stuff I need to take care of in February.
It happens. It happens.
I'm not holding my breath for it, but I'm hoping I get a decent raise at work so things aren't as... You should donate plasma. Donating plasma is important. If you can donate plasma, you should donate plasma. It will help people incredibly. I just
Poor
hope
Kevin.
that life happens where I don't have to donate plasma to live,
To survive. It's
Yeah.
like,
to afford
please,
groceries.
sir, can I have a loaf of bread this week? Here's my blood. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I've heard of
jokingly
it.
people are like, yeah, like when people are like, oh, what are you doing after work? And I'm like, I jokingly like, I would go sell my blood.
Yeah, it's a rough world. It's a really fucking rough world. But again, like you said, you painted the picture. It's the best of both worlds. You're getting money for it, and it's helping people. So, and you've already been like cleared as a donor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, why not? Do they? All right, you have to tell me because I've never actually done it. But I know when they have a blood drive, they give you a glass of orange juice and a cookie. Do you get anything after a plasma?
Depending how much you weigh, between $40 and $70 US.
Oh, that's not a lot of money at all. But I guess it's a couple days of food, fast-wise.
Helped me pay my bills for all of 2024 and most of 2023.
Don't say a BJ. Come on, guys. Does it pay for your BJs, Kev?
I haven't gotten a PJ since 2020.
Okay, we don't have to talk about this. Okay.
You asked the fucking question.
I
You
did.
asked the question. You know me. I'm going to answer honestly.
Oh, they were saying
I don't-
that's the reward for the plasma donation. I totally misread the question that they were proposed.
You know I don't care. Like, I'll tell people shit. I am the worst person. I am the biggest kiss and tell sort of person because I'm just like excited about everything happening,
Guys,
and
you
I just
won't
want to share
believe
my happiness with people.
I had physical human interaction the other day.
Listen, I know that's not important for everybody, but like that's important to me.
You know what? And God bless you for it. Everyone in chat is saying you're awesome, Kev. Oh, artist is correcting you. You mean below intel. Okay.
It don't matter. It's all of it. If I'm getting any action, everyone's gonna know.
Oh man. This is what, the second stream of 2024? Hey. 2025,
No.
sorry.
There we go. We got there.
I got there. Had to correct myself there. It's been a cold winter. Oh, Tony, you were there and I was talking to you and then you left and I was upset. So we talked to you. Yeah.
What is happening? Because we were just talking about blowjobs, and you were just like, you were there, and then it started talking, and you weren't there, and I'm like, what is happening?
I should
I'm
give
so
you some
confused.
context. I was talking about second stream of 2025. Tony's like, I missed the first one, to which I replied, no, you dropped by and said hi, and then I started talking to you, so clearly he left after saying hello without any word to me. So I just kept talking like to him and then was waiting for him to jump in the Jackbox game, and he never came. But with all things considered, with what has happened to him this weekend, I do not blame him. I blame Boomer. Could have picked a more opportune time. Now that the darkness and upsettingness has spread and the awkwardness in the stream,
imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror.
Oh, and again, Tony, you're a gem for it. He's like, I just wanted to drop by and give you a view. And you know what? At the end of the day, that's not what I care about, Tony. I care about you. Fuck views. Fuck subscriptions.
I don't know why I expect you to be like, that's not what I care about. I care about money. Where's my fucking money? I don't know why that's what I expected you to say.
Because you truly think I'm a monster, apparently.
No, because it would have been fucking hilarious. That's why we're laughing so hard right now.
Yeah, true. Everyone knows it's never been about the money, but that would have been a golden line to just drop.
Where's my fucking money?
Oh.
Have you seen that clip of the kid online who's got like the little girl's got her baby doll? She's just like slamming it head first into the couch, be like, "Bitch, where's my fucking money?"
I have seen that. It's such a that is such a classic. Like, I don't know, was it a TikTok or what was it? It was something.
I don't know.
But yeah. The comment section went wild with that video, I remember.
The video's funny, but it's also a little sad 'cause it's just like, wait a minute, where did that kid learn that from?
They're learning very quickly, yes. Bro, this wing is filthy. I've been trying to clean this wing for probably 30 minutes. Oh, we're
at 98%
oh
though. This might actually finish a lot faster than we thought.
We are at 98%. Holy shit. I mean, but 98% of like the White House is still at least 3 rooms, right? So
I don't know. This thing's looking pretty clean. It's just all the shit that you left. hanging behind.
I
You
don't
left all
like.
these fucking dingleberries
I
everywhere.
don't like the way you phrased that. That you left. I mean,
I
you're
did all of
implying
my projects
things.
from beginning to end before I started a new project.
So
See, I thought you were taking umbrage with the fact that I called the leftover bits of dirt dingleberries.
no, that was hilarious. I didn't say anything about it because I knew you would get upset because you thought it was good.
Oh, I knew it was good. If you didn't like it, that's you having bad taste.
Oh, okay.
I knew I had gold with dingleberries.
Oh, yeah, hey, thanks. I appreciate the timestamp on that. Apparently, we just passed the 1 hour mark.
Oh, okay. So I guess it is taking a little bit, decent amount of time.
Dude, that means we are all right. So I've been watching a lot of Game Grumps. Everyone knows I'm a fan of the Grumps. I
I'm
believe
also a fan of the
you're
Grumps.
yeah, you're also a fan of the Grumps. And
I was a fan of the Grumps back when JonTron was on the show.
see, I caught it after he had just left, but I was a fan of JonTron before realizing he was a Grump. So
I thought you were gonna say before realizing he's a fucking crazy person.
no, I love crazy people. That's what the internet. God, if you make me stand up one more time, Jesus Christ. But yeah,
Stop crouching.
I'm cleaning the wing. But yes, I was actually kind of flattered in a way. Not that I'm like a
Hey, you're gonna stand
professional
up real
at
quick.
this. Yeah,
I need the ladder to
I
clean the
keep,
bits.
I keep just bashing my head on the underside of the swing. I'm gonna have a concussion.
This is look. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at the programmers. This was bad programming.
But
But
yes,
anytime someone picks up a ladder, you're forced to stand.
but Aaron had recently said, I don't know how people can do like long stream like content. Like you're constantly talking, you have to constantly be entertaining, and that made me feel a little good about myself. Not that I'm extremely good at it, but that I'm able to just keep talking. I got the wing. Kevin, the wing is done. And I will say a big part of like keeping conversations going is like an extreme self-awareness and like talking about what's happening on screen. Like obviously, bam, I just got the wing done. That could open up conversation to what you're working on.
Dingleberries.
Yes,
I see
dingleberries. What a gem.
dingleberries. I'm
What
so
a
good at this.
what a goddamn. You know what? I appreciate your addition to the stream, Kevin. Your contributions are
You
appreciated.
didn't finish the vent armor?
Oh, that's right. That's what I was gonna.
Son of a bitch. Well, it's too late. I finished the vent armor.
Yeah, but you see how close
Whoa!
I
What
got.
was. Hold on. What is this? There's something here that has, like, barely been fucking touched.
Oh, is it the landing platform?
I don't know.
Bro, if you don't know what dingleberries are, Google, save search off. All right, well, actually, I'll tell you just because I don't care. They're gonna demonetize me for dingleberries. I'm not monetized to begin with. Fuck them. So dingleberries. You know how sometimes you wipe your ass and some of the toilet paper just sticks to you, and like if you've got hair, will sometimes get like wrapped up and tied up in your hair, and then you pull up your pants, and then you feel a bulge later, and you like go to remove, and you realize there's toilet paper. Those are dingleberries. That's what dingleberries are. It's when either matted toilet paper or shit gets stuck on your ass. And now we can say this was an educational stream.
Wow. Whoa, shit. There's so much dirt here still? What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean that last 1% goes a ways, Kevin.
Yeah, there's so much dirt over here. Holy shit.
Oh Jesus, yeah. Hey, what's
Literal
up?
dingleberries at the very end of the ship.
Dingleberries. Wow, this is a lot. I believe this
That's
was
what I was
your
saying.
jurisdiction, by the way.
It was not.
Yeah, got it. We're still at 99% though.
Wing
Uh,
hinges
all right, you know what? I think it's time.
to break out
Just
the soap.
no, to start highlighting things. Side armor belts. All right, let's see where the hell these are.
Yeah.
Can I
Lift
find them
attack wing.
just by looking?
Attack wing mount.
Oh, I found the side armor belts.
Attack wing hinge. Okay, that one's clean. This one also clean. Why am I walking so slow?
Are you crouched?
No.
Are you sure you're not crouched?
Yeah, I can see the indicator in the corner of my thing.
Oh, okay. Well, proud of you. All right, there's one, which means that there's one on the other side that is also not clean.
Attack wing mount is dirty.
Shit.
Eric.
What?
The attack wing mount is still dirty. This
Yeah,
was
well,
literally your jurisdiction.
I'm sorry.
You did both attack wings.
I was thinking about dingleberries.
I
I got
forgive you, son.
distracted. I failed.
Can I get a better angle on this if it's lifted?
All right, access ramp hinge. Oh.
And all of the underside's fucking dirty over here too. Jesus Christ.
All right, the hinges. Yeah, I think I'm hitting the underside right now. Where is the hinges?
The hinges are the round bits on the edge. I thought I did the hinge. It's the mount that needs done.
Oh, these. Got it.
Oh, you're looking at the access ramp hinge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got him.
This is fucking wild. Okay.
Hey, you did
Mount
it.
is cleaned.
Oh,
Okay.
hey, by the way, I just saw what you cleaned right there. That's what you were giving me shit about. You remember when I said you kept making me stand up and slapping my fucking forehead on the wing? That's what I was
Yeah.
trying to clean at the time.
Oh.
That's why I didn't get done. I got fed up and I left.
Have you considered just being better at your job?
Kevin, no, that thought has never occurred to me. I just usually
Good.
let people
Fuck 'em.
deal with it. You know, like if you've got a problem, you do
Employers
it.
don't care about you. They're just there to exploit you.
I'm a number. Oh,
You didn't finish the las cannons.
that's what I'm getting to. I'm trying to get up there right now. I keep falling down. I was like, he's gonna be so mad, because that's what I think that's the first thing I started to do.
Finish the las cannon power
No.
pack. I feel like this would be a lot easier if this was lowered and not lifted.
Where are you? Oh. Oh, this is what I was cleaning. We were talking about dingleberries, and then I moved on.
Yeah, and I noticed that all the dirt is in the Dingleberry region underneath.
No, not all of it. Got it. Rear
Okay,
armor.
you can get mad at me for the main wing lights. That is definitely me. I thought I got those.
I'm not mad at you for anything, Kev.
No, it's fair. I got mad at you for other shit.
I'm not so petty that I care, Kev.
Fuck that. Be petty.
No, the only petty I approve of is Richard. Okay, he was a gem taken before our time.
Not
Actually,
even Tom Petty?
I don't
What
care
the
about
fuck?
Tom Petty. Richard, I love comedy, man.
R Richard Petty was a race car driver.
Oh shit, you're right.
Who are you thinking of?
I'm thinking Richard Pryor. Oh God. Well, that's on stream archives.
Fucking.
Oops.
Piece of shit.
Oh. Oh shit. Yeah, Richard Pryor's a gem.
But yes.
You remember Sanford and Son? My dad used to watch that all the time. I love that show. All right, what else do we have? The main wing mounts. That is it. We are literally on the last thing, Kev. Where? Fuck! I wanted to see it.
It's too
Bitch.
bad.
You bitch.
Job's
This is what
complete.
you
I'm gonna
get.
watch the time lapse.
This is what you get. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the time lapse too. This took 2 parts. I don't even see us. What is happening? Oh, there we go.
It's because it has to happen so fast.
Damn. We did it, guys. The Warhammer 40K pack has been 100%. We got all the achievements. We did all the levels. Oh, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. See you for Wallace and Gromit? Maybe.
I don't know which ones have you done on stream?
Only SpongeBob in this one. I own all the other ones except for Back to the Future. Thank you, much appreciated, guys. But yeah, before we go, is there one that you're interested in? I will say the Alice in Wonderland one was pretty fun.
I don't think I have the Alice in Wonderland one.
What else do you? Oh, do you want to do the Tomb Raider ones? Those ones are free, I know. They were like part of the first pack.
Yeah, that was like Tomb Raider and I think Midgar were the two.
Yeah, the Final
free
Fantasy
ones.
VII one. Do you have a preference on which one of those you want to do?
I mean, I'm not a huge Final Fantasy guy, but I'm also not a huge Tomb Raider guy.
Yeah, but are you a
So
power washing guy?
I am a power washer
Because I
guy.
think at the end of the day, that's the most important thing.
I don't know. I feel like the Tomb Raider one could be fun.
All right. Well, awesome. Next time we see Kevin in Power Wash Simulator, which I don't know when that will be, we're gonna hit
Maybe
up the
20 minutes from now. Who knows?
maybe. Who knows? Who knows? It's a new year. Who plays by rules?
I don't know how to read.
Bye bye. You illiterate fuck. I love you, Kev.
Me too, Eric.